finish drives, put points on the board.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 79 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd there. Oh, no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And just not a time.
Yeah, I got it up.
He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run good
Look
for
again,
2.
it's
Here's
up.
2nd and 8.
At the 15-yard line.
I tried again.
Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away
Holding.
touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll get this one to Patrick. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it's taken in at the 9. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan, eluding the pressure right. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while...
And he'll take it into the end zone.
I got him.
Denver score.
I got him from you.
Phillip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And
Sexy Dick.
Push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
My nigga Kareem Jackson out there laying that wood, boy.
Because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
Hey, I'm just hey.
To take advantage. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
He worked.
We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. First down. Now Gurley. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 38, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah. I like to bring pressure, man.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around
Some
the
people
NFL.
can't handle it. Some people can. So
The coach.
I got.
Now Ryan on first down.
He got me there.
And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end.
He got me because I checking him inside. I know I got me.
Come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Lindsey here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down.
That was any other quarterback. I would do a pick on that shit.
To him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Yeah.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. To throw once more. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick.
Tried to get that bitch in there.
As his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran.
Yeah, that was bad. I tried to stick it in.
This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now Ryan, looking deep for Julio, and that's caught inside the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to let it go again. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Be cooking with grease.
For the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Falcons 10. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously caught. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Recovered by Denver.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. The kick
that was
is good, and that will
Justice
do it
Simmons.
for this first half. So we reach it's halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving. Quarter 3 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. He'll fire one downfield. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Oh, my
And
God.
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good pick up there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan.
Damn.
Downfield for jump. Man, it's
That nigga burning. Who? I can't leave that nigga one on one like that.
Falcons. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I'm just trying to see what he got, man, out there. You know, I done learned now. I done learned now. I can't.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Handler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now a throw right side, taken in here to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he locates LaVisca Chenault, the rookie from Colorado. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This is the tight end fan. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah, with tight end.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That's complete, Okuebuna. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception.
I thought I did, but I never went back and did it.
Affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got
this nigga Grady Jarrett though.
Defense yet again drops him behind the line.
I can't even.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Come on, my guy, catch that ball, man.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
When you're running slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Albert O, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
Ball halt.
9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty...
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game, and the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 52, Falcons 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again on second down. Ryan, he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Look at that, Joe Webb.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every.
Oh my God.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's right. He's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he finds Stills, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. He's going to wind up and air it out. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Downfield for Fant. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Rodgers now on first down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On first down, Ryan. On the left side, this is Stills. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw again is Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. You gotta love it, baby. That should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Taken in the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different